And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It is Bayern Munich facing Manchester City.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
I'm interested, Lee, in finding out what was uppermost in your mind when you faced Bayern as a player.
Well, I think it's very stereotypical to look at German footballers and say they're very machine-like when they play. But whenever I played against Bayern Munich, it was always a case of looking at the team and finding no weaknesses. There's no areas of the team where you can exploit, and I think that's their biggest strength.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jerome Boateng starts with Mats Hummels in central defence. And leading the attack today is the lethal Robert Lewandowski. And here's the Manchester City lineup. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Thomas Müller. Leon Goretzka. And it's with Robert Lewandowski. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Ribery. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Corner for Bayern then. Over it comes. And clears his lines. And scope for the cross. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Company. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Company now. Fernandinho. Given away. Lewandowski. Javi Martinez. De Bruyne now. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Well, you consider the success Manchester City have enjoyed in recent years, but you get the feeling that the Champions League and winning the Champions League would be bigger than anything for them.
Well, absolutely. All of a sudden it's become reachable with all the money they've spent over recent years. Now Manchester City fans, players, coaches alike are looking at the big trophy and saying, we'll have a bit of that.
And given your roots, Lee, you know all about what City fans might be thinking. Müller distributing magnificently. And it's with Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Can they get themselves in front here? And he's fired it against the post. This is James Rodriguez gives it a go! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Corner opportunity for Bayern. Corner kick played in. Müller! And the header so near.
Well, he's in a great position. Technique's pretty good, but he just hits the woodwork.
Goretzka. And this is Sané. This is De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Chance, Kevin De Bruyne. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
Untidy in possession, Javi Martinez. David Silva. Sané. He has time to play it over. Well, great read there to intercept. Given away by Javi Martinez. And here's David Silva. And this is Sané. He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh, my. Why? How? So many questions.
Leon Goretzka. This is Robert Lewandowski. De Bruyne. Fernandinho. It's with David Silva. And Aguero. David, can they take the lead? And meat and drink to the goalkeeper. Of situations for the keeper. It will be a Bayern corner. He's driven in the corner. James Rodriguez! Job done, ball one. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Lewandowski. De Bruyne. Company. Walker. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. It's with David Silva. Sterling has it. Given away by City. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Sterling. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they produce from here? Not a complicated save for Ederson to make. Walker. Fernandinho. The ball with James Rodriguez. Lewandowski now. And now the visionary Lewandowski. What's he going to do here? Müller. David Silva. Aguero. The ball with James Rodriguez. Now Ribéry has it. Ribéry slides it through. He's in with a chance. And the first goal, always important. Lewandowski has bagged it.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. And the game back in business, and Bayern have nudged in front. Half an hour remaining then. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Slipped through by James Rodriguez. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Now he must favour the cross. The chance is on. And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal. So 2-0 now. De Bruyne. David Silva. Sergio Aguero has it. Javi Martinez. This is Robert Lewandowski. It's been threaded by Lewandowski. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. It's with Gundogan. Sloppy from Sané. And Sterling has it. Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. Acres of space afforded Bayern. Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent positioning from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
This is Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. De Bruyne. Otamendi has it. De Bruyne. Aguero. And this is Sané. And Gundogan. And options in the centre. Gundogan. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. And Thiago dispossessed. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Now Ribéry has it. Couldn't keep it. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. And full-time it is. The perfect start for Bayern. They pick up all 3 points in this, their first match of the Champions League season.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good, strong start. That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.
And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It is Tottenham Hotspur against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Interesting to compare and contrast PSG now with PSG a few years ago. Lee, you played against them in a pretty big contest before the big money came in.
Yeah, the semi-final in '94, the Cup Winners' Cup. They had a few good players. They had the one exceptional one in David Ginola, and guess whose job it was to mark him? That'll be mine. Fortunately, I came out on top. Well, the team did, and we got to the final.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. They are, of course, a club in their current guise who believe that possession is 9/10 of the law.
Well, and they're very, very good at it, aren't they? They have the ball for most of the game. And in order to do that, you have to have great passes of the ball, but you also have to have the movement. Watch how much movement they have today. Off the ball, it's incredible. And when they get the ball around the box, they seem to never, ever lose it and create chance after chance.
Dembele. Now Harry Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Here's Mbappe. No surprise that we want to focus on the World Cup Golden Boot winner. 6 goals in Russia in 2018 for Harry Kane. Lee, your thoughts on him?
Well, I have to say, and I've watched him for a good few years now, I think he's probably one of the best all-round centre...
Kane! That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
So back in business, and it's Spurs in front here. Verratti now. Now Dyer. Dembele. Given away by Tottenham. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Eric Dyer. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Trippier. Christian Eriksen now. Dele Alli. Given away by Tottenham. Mbappe. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Kane. Dele Alli! On his own with only the keeper to beat, and still he's missed it.
Well, he had one thought, power. He should have thought composure.
Christian Eriksen now. Given away. Well, PSG have been in building mode for many a year now, and make no mistake, Lee, the Champions League will be the most coveted prize of all for them to win.
Yeah, absolutely. The group stages in the past have not been a real problem.
An incisive pass. Eriksen running towards goal. One man to beat. Marquinhos with the block.
Derek, well, goal scorers score goals and win games, but so do goalkeepers when it comes to getting the points. What a save that is.
Thiago Silva's block. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, it's been a decent half for Tottenham. The coach still has some work to do at half-time. Ball retention has to improve a little bit in the second half if they're going to dominate. Possession could be key.
Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Edinson Cavani now. This is Neymar. Now Harry Kane. And he might be through here. Surely. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Cutting the ball back. Can he put it away? And it's gone in from Moussa Dembele.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. It's going their way, 2-0. Verratti. Rabiot. Verratti now. Edinson Cavani now. Given away. Now Rabiot. And a throw-in forthcoming. Thiago Silva. They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. Dele Alli. Great ball from Dele Alli. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Given away by Rabiot. And here's Dele Alli. Dele Alli! And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, as we see from the replay, the keeper's got no chance. It's all about the strike, all about the power. He does everything right. Head down, back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And that is that half-time here in the Spanish capital. Really committed first-half performance by Harry Kane tonight, Lee.
Well, Derek, he's had a stormer, hasn't he? Scored a goal. He's certainly troubled all the defenders around there as well. I think there's more to come in the second half.
Underway in the second half. And after such a lopsided first 45 minutes, is it possible to think they could turn this around? Giving the ball to the opposition that time. No foul, Spurs advantage. Dele Alli. And now can he keep calm? And Spurs have struck a goal.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. And it's Harry Kane. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Substitution it is for PSG. Marquinhos. The effectiveness of the high press. Given away. The object of the exercise from the Spurs. He's likely asking himself, why did I shoot from so far out?
Well, he's not the only one. I'm asking him, and all his teammates are too.
Half an hour remaining then. And here is Son. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Crossing opportunity. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
And a substitution in the offing. And it's Son. Cross towards Ali, back post. Dele Alli providing the finish. He really is a true force of nature.
Well, as you can see, it's really superb play. He thinks a lot quicker than anyone else. He gets his head on it. It's a great finish.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Nkunku. Cavani. Is he going to punish them here? Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Dani Alves. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Draxler. Neymar. Dele Alli now. Now Son. Now counter-attacking possibilities here. This is Thiago Silva. Beautifully timed. Now Dyer. Dele Alli. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. Corner kick then for Spurs. Now the delivery, betwixt and between that clearance. Excellent block by Thiago Silva. The tackle crisp and accurate. Can they hit on the break? Nkunku. Well, sadly, from their point of view, it petered out. Kylian Mbappe. He's in with a chance. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Spurs passing it around nicely. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, as we see from the replay, the keeper's got no chance. It's all about the strike, all about the power. He does everything right, head down, back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. He's in behind the defence here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. He has time to play it over. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one.
Well, we're all looking at the forwards to win games. I'm telling you now, goalkeepers win games too. What a save.
Now, Son. Davis. And it's Harry Kane. Given away. And that is full-time in this game. Spurs claim maximum points from their initial fixture in this Champions League season.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. One game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.